mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks sitting in them fancy dining cars. I bet they're drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming, I know I can be free. Must be that day again, isn't it? If they freed me from that prison, that railroad train was mine, I'd probably move it on a little further down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to be. So when I hear that lonesome whistle, blow my blues away. Oh, well, my daddy left home when I was 3. Didn't leave much for Mara and me, just this old guitar and empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Could have been Ryan. What's happening? Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke. He'd got a lot of laughs from a lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some girl would giggle and I'd get red, and some guy laughing off plus he said, and I'd say, life ain't easy for a boy in suit. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fists got hard and my wits got keen, and rolling town to town to hide my shame. And I made me a vow from the moon and stars, I'll search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man and keep it all for me. But it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town, my throat was dry, and I got us up and had myself a brew. There at the table, getting stirred, and in a street of mud, sat the mangy dog that made me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had. I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. But he was big and bent and grey and old, and I looked at him, my blood ran cold, and I said, my name is Sue, how do you do? Now you're gonna die. That's what I told him anyway. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. Well, I smashed the chair right across his cheek, and in the street, kicking in the gout in the mud and the blood in the rear. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. Kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun and I drew my purse. I just stood there looking at him and he saw me smile. He says, son, this world is rough and a man's gotta make it, he's gotta be tough. I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name when I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough with that. And it's that name that helped to make you strong. He said, now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you got him and got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But I thank you thank you before I die for the road in the gut and spit me out. Cause I'm the man that named you Sue. I'm all that's a swearing, yeah, so I better keep it nice with you. Oh, look. I got all choked up and I threw down my gun and I called him my pa and he called me a son. Come away with a different point of view. And I think about it every now and then, every time I do and every time I win. I think, if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna call him Bill, George, anything but Sue.